Another good sign, Nick Chubb out at OTAs, just visiting, going through his rehab. He talked about his recovery today.
I'm getting better every day, taking it day by day, getting better. Just right now, trying to get stronger.
Are you satisfied where you're at right now?
I like where I'm at. I'm where I need to be. I would say that. The biggest thing for me is just getting better every day.
Does going through that experience when you were at Georgia help you on this path?
I would say it does help, just knowing how to attack it mentally and knowing, I might not be at a certain point where through the rehab process that I want to be, but I know, just taking it day by day and the weeks add up and the months add up and eventually I'll get to where I want to be.
And it was kind of interesting. I'm sure you heard it as well, Jeff. That people kept trying to get him to put a timeline on it, and he would have none of that, and nor should he. But he's making progress.
Well, the thing is, it's got to be a collective decision as to when he returns. The Browns have to feel that it is in their best interest. It's also in Nick's best interest. It is a 17-game season. The Browns do have a benefit of that basically mid-season bye week. So, there's a lot of factors that go into this. And, the thing is going to be, is he ready to go or is he ready to be whatever percentage of Nick Chubb he can be? Do you need to bring him back if he's only 75%? No. Ideally, you'd want to be closer to 85%. You'd want to be closer to 90%. And those percentages, 85%, 90% of Nick Chubb are certainly as good, if not better than a lot of running backs within this league. So you slowly work that way to it. But, as quickly as the season goes by for all of us, from week one to the next thing you know, we're in January watching playoffs. It does not do that to a body that's playing in the NFL. It is obviously we all know it is an unforgiving game. The body takes a lot of punishment. And Nick Chubb, the possibility of Nick Chubb being available for this team in December and January certainly outweighs what Nick Chubb would be able to do for this team in September. So that's the thing you got to think about. And you look at Nick, and we all know Nick's work ethic is ridiculous. But, you just saw what we saw today, and you look at him from basically just upper body up, and, he's probably as thick and muscular as he's ever been, which means I can only do so much with my legs, which means I'm going to do everything I can to enhance my upper body as much as I can. He looks, from waist up, he is no doubt ready to go. But it's just going to have to be a patient approach to see, when is the optimal time, the sweet spot that Nick Chubb can come back and be whatever version of Nick Chubb he can be for this team and, be able to, when he does come back, that's it. He's back each and every week for this team throughout the season. Again, I'm not too concerned about September. I'm just concerned about finding the right spot. So when Nick does come back, he is in there every week for this team.